Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Progetto 65, the tier 10 Italian medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Cliff, and this one's under the command of BearFace. And she's in platoon with Backstabber the Great and another guy, Acme 166 I think. Backstabber's in the T100 LT, the ultimate Soviet scout, and ACM 166 in the UDES 1516. Okay, well, this is the tier 10 Italian auto reloader, and it got 4 shots in the magazine. It's a 105mm gun, which is capable of 360 alpha. Backstabber, well, he's got the 100mm gun, and he's taking the lead at the moment, popping up. Oh, trying to get up top of the hill. Now that EBR 105, he's sort of like on a standoff now against Backstabber. If he pushes forward, Backstabber will put a round into him. And Backstabber can't move up to try and get shots himself, because if he does so, then the 105 will get around into him. So he's dropped off the edge there just for the moment to protect himself, whilst BearFace is trying to get shots on the enemy. She decided to turn around and go round to the other side. We're still having a look at what's going on ahead, but Backstabber's now starting to unload on the enemy. She put 2 rounds in, 1 to the Tiger 2, 1 to the Type 4, but the Tiger 2 did get around back into us for 136. She puts 1 more into the Type 4 Heavy. Now it's a tier 10 game with tier 8 tanks in it. What's going on behind her? Well, Backstabber and that EBR are still in a standoff position, but Backstabber's now on top of the cliff. BearFace is going for the Type 4. And she didn't get the kill, but she did get the spotting on that one. Now she's emptied her magazine, so she's going to have to go through the full reload. It's 13.5 seconds for the first shell. And now the other shells are loading. 2.5 seconds between each shell going in. Oh, the T-44 was watching for her to poke out. She took around there for 247 from the T-44's gun. She's going to need to be careful from that guy. And, well, puts 1 into the Object 705 side instead. Low roll. Waiting for that rounds to go in. She's decided to turn away. And I can see why that 907 IS-7, well, they're down at the Western Pass, but they could easily come around the corner and have a go at her. Popping up to the edge again. Trying not to be spotted, because there's an IS-3 just around the corner who proxy spot her. Oh, it's a standard B now, and the T-44 does it again. There's 2 shots he's had into her, just under 500 hit points lost to him. And yeah, those guys have come around the corner now, just as I thought they would. She got 1 into the 907. He fired 1 into her, though, for 284. And these guys are going to be deadly because they're double teaming it. There's a 140 there as well. She's waiting for the shells to go in. She could do with knocking that tree down. Yeah, that's good. Oh, looks like the IS-7 on the enemy team actually had a nasty encounter with our IS-7. Was set fire to. So that means there's 1 less threat down that end for us to deal with. And meanwhile, Backstabber's having a jolly old good fight with that EBR 105 right on top of the hill. And the EBR goes down. Scorpion G got him. And now her platoon mate in the UDES is going up there as well. ACM 166. Now she's going back to the same spot where that T-44 hit her before was. But I don't think he's going to be there anymore. Puts 1 into the Tiger 2, 354. Low roll. Decides to turn around and pull back, and that's a good idea actually for the moment, because it looks like enemy Arty was focusing on that spot. I heard the round come in. And the enemy Arty on this team is a GW Tiger P. He could have the 1100 hit point shell, and oh, standard B turned up, and when he's taking damage, it looks like it may be the UDES from above who's getting shots on him. Either that or Backstabber. And the standard B goes down. Okay, so there's another enemy around the corner. It's the T-44 who damaged her earlier in the game. She can't spot him yet. She's trying to be cautious. Oh, and Backstabber's now got company up there. Is it Backstabber? No, it's because Backstabber's now dead. It was Udes. He's now encountering an LT-432 up on top of the rocks, so we might get hit from above. There's a 705 there as well as the T-44. She's highlighting both of them, and they're both getting shots from our guys up in the TD nest. That little TD nest at K5. Very useful that. Those guys are taking fire. Lorraine's in reload at the moment. Can we get a shot on this 705? We just saw an outline. She's trying to get a... I think there's a wreck between them and the... yep, there you go. She got one into the T-44. She can unload into him. Put two into him, which was nice. I think the problem is those wrecks. There's a wreck there in the way, which is blocking our shot. I'm not sure that that BearFace has recognised that. Yep, there's the problem. You see, it's that big wreck in the way. We're only seeing a partial bit of their turret. There you go, and she's pulling back. She tries to get around in. He tries to do the same. It fails, but the Object 705 goes down, and it was a round from the Striv 1030 up in the sniper's nest. T-44 goes down. Now that's good justice for those 2 rounds that she received. 500 hit points that she lost. And now she's got, well, that was her first kill, funnily enough. And the LT-432's up on top of the hill. She auto-aims into him. He's now in a bit of a pickle because he's a one-shot for ACM, and ACM takes him out. 907 over here. He's going to take at least 3 shots to kill. But she's approaching. She'll keep the rock between her and that little sniper's nest at A5. She doesn't want to get hit by anybody from there. The enemy does still have 2 tank destroyers. And, well, one of them's down below. It's the Object 263. Oh, and there's the Object 140. He's a one-shot, but she was seen. The Udes is up there. She puts one into him. Can she get the others? Oh, she doesn't need to. The kill goes to... well, it was the IS-7 managed to get the Udes. There's only 3 enemies left. The 263's down low. The 907's in the dip. And the Arty, well, we don't know where he is yet, but we'll find out soon enough because he's a pretty big Arty. And yes, she was seen by the 263. He must be looking in this direction. Must be. Yeah, he is. Ouch. Now go low plate. Low plate. It's an IS-7 hull. That's it. Track him. Hold him in place. He can't do any damage to us once he's tracked. Now, let the Arty shells rain on him. And he's down. But she's unloaded all her shells, and ACM's going after the 907. She's going to have 1 shell loaded by the time she gets down here. She get 1 shot into him. Yes, she does, and wins that one. And now it's just to find the GW Tiger P, which is a very big Arty, very slow. He must be in the Western Pass in Grid Square A1. It's the only place he can hide. He's big enough. And this is to win the game. She's loaded 1 shell. Can she get 2 in before the game is over? Here we go. There he is. 1 shell. And oh, the kill goes to the Type 4 Heavy. But she gets the spotting. And that's game over. Nice smiley face. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for BearFace in the Progetto 65. She managed to get a fire for effect, a spotter for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a duelist, a hand of God, and a bruiser medal of getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 6. No, she's got 9 out of that one. Sorry, I miscounted. And she also picked up 2 epic medals. She got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on her team. And her win rate for that game was 6,025 super unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Top of the table, 5,175 hit points of damage during that game. The next high scorer was, in fact, ACM 166 in the UDES. He got 3,880. And after that, it was the 907, the last tank she killed, 3,209 for that one. And when it came to kills, it was shared between ACM 166 and BearFace and the IS7. He picked up a steel wall as well for blocking the most damage. And well, the next high scorers after that, the Scorpion G, the Object 114, the Standard B, and I'm afraid that Backstabber didn't get any kills. He did get 634 hit points of damage, but he was rather busy with that EBR 105 right up on top of the hill. When it came to base XP, yes, she's got the top in that one as well. So she's got the top in all three columns, technically, if you count the fact that that was shared. 1,235 base experience points for BearFace, 1,016 for ACM, 797 for the IS7. And we can shout that Backstabber managed to get 615 base experience. She fired 24 rounds in that game, got 21 direct hits, 16 penetrations, damage of 5,175 hit points, of which 1,126 were at more than 300 meters. She received 7 hits from the enemy, 4 of which were penetrations. Yeah, very little armor on this thing. 1 non-penetration, 2 hits by way of splash damage as well. 250 hit points of damage blocked by armor, and 5 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, and 3 killed. 2,359 hit points of spotting assist during that game. On a premium count, she earned 83,562 credits. Is that 52? My eyesight's going, it's 52 actually. And after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, she still took away a profit of 17,434 credits. She received 4 bonds for that battle for getting the high caliber and the Confederate. And she also picked up 1,852 XP. There was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points she took away. But that was a great battle. Shows how versatile the Progetto M40 Mod 65 can be in this battle. Even though it's a medium tank, it acts like a heavy tank in many ways. And yeah, it's very good. It's not quite as good as the Object 430, I would say. That is a bit of a different beast, but congratulations to BearFace getting an ace tanker and getting those medals. It was an interesting battle. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We don't have that many subscribers. We wish we had more, actually. It's noticeable that considering that we have a lot of videos, we have very few people who've actually subscribed to us. Now, I mean, I can understand if they don't particularly like my voice, the way I actually discuss and commentate on these battles, but we are the one channel that does consider most replays that are sent to us and try to get them done if we can. And unlike other ones, if you send a replay to some of the top people in the field, you're very unlikely to ever see that pop up on your channel, and if you are, you're very, very lucky. But even so, please subscribe to us if you can, and do hit that notification button, the little bell symbol, so you get alerted when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching.